Guys, you ever go on YouTube and you start looking for strats because you're too broke, and you find a strat that's like 50 divs an hour from a renowned streamer, and you just don't believe it? Yeah, that's me. I've stumbled upon a video on YouTube from Fubgun, and I think in the thumbnail it said something like the lines of 25 divs an hour. Don't hold me to it, okay, maybe it's lower, but something along these lines. It's a Strongbox tier 17 farm. So I stole the Atlas, I stole the strat. I didn't watch his video. I don't know how exactly he runs it, but I mean, it's boxes, loot crates. You open them, you get loot. So yeah, I'm gonna do a run to find out. 3 amber scarabs, potency, discernment, ambush, and you go. Eater altars as well. So the way I'm running this, and I'm going to be running this, is I'm going to go for the map and I'm just going to open the strong boxes, and then if the altar appears, I'm going to open that. I'm going to take it, but I'm not gonna do any sort of a backtracking strategies and stuff like this. Now, if you clear the map and then you go back to the strong boxes, having picked up all the altars, you're 100% gonna have more loot. However, the problem with that is you're also going to take more time. So it's kind of a balance. So I'm just doing it the simple way and not to mess with it. I have a few fortresses here. So that's 30 fortresses rolled, at least 100 on currency of scarabs. Some of them are beefy like this, but all of them are at least decent. I think it cost me around 400 chaos to roll that, so that's 3 divines-ish we have to take into account when calculating profits. I do have a few mods I roll for, so maybe you could cut it down. I do consider that 10-15 chaos per map is a pretty decent rolling price, but depending on your build, maybe you'll cut it down a bit. I don't know. So I got 3 yokes. I sold 2 of them just so we can more easily see the actual profits. So I have 1 more yoke. That's like this is a bad roll, so maybe half a div. And yeah, this is the loot I have. I ran 29 maps. 1 of them I failed somehow, so we're just gonna exclude that from the Excel sheet, and we won't take that into consideration when calculating the profits. So the wealthy exile I have looks like this. We'll sync it again. So that's 58 divs in 29 maps. So that's 2 divs of revenue per map, and I think the amount of investment you put per map is around a div ish. I'm gonna put that in the Excel spreadsheet. So basically what I'm saying is you make around 1 div profit per map. I've gotten a bit unlucky. I expected more Valdos, and I don't think, I just have 1 reality fragment. Now, if you can run ziggurats, that's much better. I can't run ziggurats, but if you can, so the fragments are gonna take a bigger chunk because the reality fragments are the ones you want, and ziggurat is favored towards that. Maybe abominations could be good as well. Unfortunately, the boss is a bit rough, so I just prefer the fortresses. But anyways, I would consider this to be a bit unlucky, the amount of divines I got. So these are divines I got after selling the yokes, and the yokes accounted for about 10 of these. So in total, I'd say I got around 6 divs, maybe 7 divs from these maps, which is a bit low, and that's with rolling them for currency and scarabs. Yeah, looks like this. So it's a bunch of scarabs. This is mostly easy to liquidate, so that's the good part. The slightly difficult pass to liquidate would probably be the fragment, because you can't sell them on the currency exchange. Otherwise, everything here can go very quickly off your hands. At least the top bit, then it's a bit of a hassle to sell these small scarabs and stuff like that. So yeah, overall, I would say pretty good. Overall, what's the conclusion here? I think it's great, very ethical, working strat. I don't think this relies on luck too much. I don't think I got particularly lucky. I've definitely had luckier runs. I had a lot more Valdos in my previous runs. In this run I didn't, And yet I was surprised to see that I did actually make pretty good profit, around what I expected, and that's without any Mage Blood Divination cards and the like. Now, if you can run any map other than Fortress, please do that, because I think in Ziggurats or Abominations you'll probably get more profit. I didn't test it because I can't kill the bosses consistently, but if you can, then you're gonna get the reality fragments. And the drop rate for those, according to the wiki, is 30-40%, so you're gonna be getting like probably 2 fragments per 3 maps. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good in fragments for sure. So in 30 maps, that'd be like 20 something div in fragments alone. Anyways, I haven't tested this, as I said, but I think that's a good thing to try. If you like the content, like, subscribe, I'd appreciate it. You know, small channel, you know how it is. Right, thanks for watching.